James chapter 3, verse 1 says, "Let not many of you become teachers, my brethren, knowing that as such we will incur a stricter judgment." This is an interesting verse that I can't help but wonder how often in the church we've spent time thinking about this verse. Obviously, those churches that teach verse by verse through the Bible at least at some point read this verse. But how much time do we spend seriously thinking about it? Let not many of you become teachers. Now, I don't know what James meant when he said many. I don't think you can do word studies probably for 5 years trying to figure out it, and I don't think you're going to find out exactly what many means. But I think it's just a general feeling probably than anything. You can't put a percentage on it or a specific number. There should only be 100 teachers or 500 teachers in the world. We're not going to be able to do that or figure out a percentage that 2% of the people in the church should be teachers. It's just something that we can probably have a gut about. It's interesting that it's the one gift that James says that about. I don't see any other passages in the New Testament that say things like, "Let not many of you become servants, my brethren, knowing that as servants we will incur the stricter judgment." Or, "Let not many of you become administrators, knowing that as such we will incur the stricter judgment." Now, just teachers. "Let not many of you become teachers, for such we will incur the stricter judgment." Why is that the case? Because a teacher is claiming, well, maybe not on a prophetic level to speak for God, but on some level to speak for God and to teach the people about God. And I can't really think of anything that's quite so serious as that. And so, as I comment on James here, people might be thinking, "Well, Joe, then why in the world are you doing this? Aren't you teaching? Aren't you risking the stricter judgment?" That's correct. I am risking the stricter judgment. So why do I do this? Why am I making this video? I think quite simply, there are some people that need to teach. And the people that need to teach and risk that stricter judgment are the people that would be under a greater judgment yet if they don't teach. In other words, there's some people who have a calling or a gifting of teaching. And for them, it would be a greater sin not to teach than to teach and risk that stricter judgment in their teaching. And that's why I'm doing this. And so I want to be very careful as I continue to make videos about the Word of God, sharing ideas from the Word of God, that hopefully I do some good research. And that as I share things from the Word, that I've spent good time thinking about it, that I've been diligent so that I can rightly handle the Word of God and not share with you Joe's ideas, because Joe's ideas aren't worth anything, but that I can share with you God's ideas. And that's my goal as I make these videos. And I hope you're blessed by them. And I hope that you grow in your knowledge of Jesus Christ and that it encourages you in your walk in Him. And that's all I've got for today. So till next time, have a great day.